Why mosquitoes buzz in people's ears? One morning, a mosquito saw an iguana drinking at a water hole. The mosquito said, "Iguana, you will never believe what I saw yesterday." "Try me," said the iguana. The mosquito said, "I saw a farmer digging yams that were almost as big as I am." "What's a mosquito compared to yam?" snapped the iguana grumpily. "I'd rather deal with death than listen to such nonsense." And he stuck 2 sticks in his ears and it went off, meck, 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 through the reeds. See? The iguana was still grumbling to himself when he passed by a python. The big snake raised his head and said, "Good morning, iguana." The iguana did not answer and lumbered on, bobbing his head. Badman, Badman. "Now why won't he speak to me?" the python said to himself. "Iguana must be angry about something. I'm afraid he's plotting some mischief against me." He began looking for somewhere to hide. The first likely place he found was a rabbit hole, and in it he went. Wassoo, 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 wassoo. When the rabbit saw the big snake coming into her burrow, she was terrified. She scurried out of their back way and bounded kirk, kirk, kirk across the clearing. A crow saw the rabbit running for her life. He flew into the forest crying, "Caw, caw, caw." It was his duty to spread alarm in case of any danger. A monkey heard the crow, and he was sure some dangerous beast was prowling near. He began screeching and leaping Killy and Willy through the trees to help warn the other animals. As the monkey was crashing through treetops, he happened to land on a dead limb. It broke and found on one of the owlet's nests, killing one of the owlets. Mother Owl was not home, for though she usually hunted only the night, this morning she was still searching for more tidbit to satisfy her hungry babies. When she returned to the nest, she found one of them dead. Her other children told her that the monkey had killed it. So all day and all night, she sat in her tree, so sad, so sad, so sad. Now it was Mother Owl who woke the sun each day, so that the dawn would come, but this time she should have hooted for the sun. She did not do it. The night grew longer and longer. The animals of the forest knew it was lasting too much long. They feared that the sun would never come back. At last, King Lion called a meeting of the animals. The animals, they all came and sat down, pen, 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 around a council fire. Mother Owl did not come, so the antelope was sent to fetch her. When she arrived, King Lion asked, "Mother Owl, why have you not called the sun? The night lasted long, 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 and everyone is worried." Mother Owl said, "Monkey killed one of my owlets. Because of that, I could not bear to wake up the sun." The king said to gather the animals, "Did you hear? It was the monkey who killed the owlet." And now Mother Owl won't wake the sun so that day can come. The king called the monkey. He came before him, nervously glancing from side to side. Rim, 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 rim. Monkey, said the king, why did you kill one of Mother Owl's babies? Oh, king, said the monkey, it was the crow's fault. He was calling and calling to warn us of danger. I went leaping through the trees and a limb broke. And it fell on the owl's nest. The king said to the council, so it was the crow who alarmed the monkey, who killed the owlet. And now Mother Owl won't wake the sun so that the day can come. The king called for the crow. The big bird came flapping up. He said, King Lion, it was the rabbit's fault. I saw her running for her life in the daytime. Wasn't reason enough to spread the alarm? The king nodded his head and said to the council, so it was the rabbit who startled the crow, who alarmed the monkey, who killed the owlet. And now Mother Owl won't wake the sun so that the day can come. Then the king lion called the rabbit. The timid little creature stood before him, one trembling paw drawn up sturdily. Rabbit, cried the king, why did you break the law of nature and go running in the daytime? Oh, king, said the rabbit, it was the python's fault. I was in my house minding my own business, and then that big snake came and chased me out. The king said to the council, so it was the python who scared the rabbit, who startled the crow, who alarmed the monkey, who killed the owlet. And now Mother Owl won't wake the sun so that the day can come. King Lion called the python, who came slithering, wassoo, 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 past the other animals. But King cried, But King, he cried, sorry, it was the iguana's fault. He wouldn't speak to me, and I thought he was plotting some kind of mischief against me. When I crawled into the rabbit's hole, I was only trying to hide. The king said to the council, so it was the iguana who frightened the python, who scared the rabbit, who startled the crow, who alarmed the monkey, who killed the owlet. And now Mother Owl won't wake the sun so that the day can come. Now the iguana was not at the meeting, for he had not heard the summons. The antelope was sent to fetch him. All the animals laughed as they saw the iguana coming, badaman, badaman, with the stick stuck in his ears. The lion pulled out the sticks. He then asked, Iguana, what evil have you been plotting against Python? None at all, cried the iguana. Python is my friend. Then why wouldn't you say good morning to me? Demanded the snake. I did not hear you or even see you, said the iguana. Mosquito told me such a big lie, and I couldn't bear to listen. So I put sticks in my ears. Laughed the lion. So that's why you had sticks in your ears. Yes, said the iguana. it was the mosquito's fault. The king said to the council, so it was the mosquito who annoyed the iguana, who frightened the python, who scared the rabbit, who startled the crow, who alarmed the monkey, who killed the owlet. And now Mother Owl won't wake the sun so that the day can come. Punish the mosquito! Punish the mosquito! Cried all the animals. When Mother Owl heard that, she was satisfied. She turned her head toward the east and hooted, hoo, hoo, hoo. And then the sun came up. Meanwhile, the mosquito had listened to it all from a nearby bush. She crept under a curly leaf stem and was never found and brought before the council. Because of this, the mosquito has a guilty conscience. To this day, she goes about whining to people's ears. See? Everyone is still angry at me. When she does that, she gets an honest answer. A capo! And that's the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications.